Amplify Science facilitates meaningful interaction between teachers and students. One way this is done is with the polls feature, and I'm going to show you how to use it with your students. First, you will want to make sure you have started class in order for the polls to work. To do that, you will just select the Start Class icon, which looks like an orange circle with two figures inside of it at the top right-hand corner. A gray screen with a green bar along the top will appear, at which point you will select the respective class section you are currently in from the drop-down menu in the top left corner. Then you'll hit Start Class at the top of the screen, and the names of all of your students for that class section will appear, along with which part of the lesson they are in. You'll X out of this to get back to your instructional guide. Once you have begun the lesson with your students, you may come across the poll icon as you move through the activities. The poll is not a separate activity. Rather, it is a feature you can choose to use within the existing activity as students work. Using the poll after students respond to the questions in an activity will enable you and your students to quickly see how students are understanding concepts in real time. The poll icon looks like a bar graph and will appear next to the instructional guide icon when a poll can be used in conjunction with an activity. So when you see this icon, you know you will be able to project the results of student responses. To do that, you'll instruct students to complete the activity, letting them know you will show a poll of what they and their peers think. So for example, in this activity, students will respond to this question. As they work, you can select the polls icon, projecting if desired, and see the graphs populate as students hand in their choices. As you can see, the graph will show the percentage of the class that chose each option. As you come across other polls in the unit, you can select the small icon of 4 black squares in the right corner of the poll feature to compare student responses on the respective polls. For example, we just finished the first poll. If we move on to Activity 3 and I had my students respond to the questions on that page, when I select the poll icon, I can see those results. For example here. I can also choose to compare the results with the first poll we did. To do that, I would select the squares icon, choose another poll from the bar at the top, and the results from that poll will appear next to the results of the poll I was looking at. If you select the bar graph icon again, it will go back to only displaying the results from the current poll. The step-by-step instructions will not tell you how or when to carry out the poll, but keep in mind that when you see that icon, the polls feature is there for you to use if you'd like. I hope this quick tutorial helped you discover how to use polls and Amplify Science, but please feel free to contact the support team if you need any further guidance.